What have you made of the offensive connectivity you guys have recently? What did it take to get there after the start of the season?
So the ball moving, and I think we're getting stops, allowing us to play in transition more, which is where we really excel. And then the answer that nobody else would tell you, the ball has to go in the hoop. So, I feel like that's what it is for me. Shots are starting to go in, and I think that's why my offense has been better. But I think we're just putting more of a focus on getting downhill. Miles is doing a really good job of when teams switch, sealing down low and creating that presence down there. We got to give them the ball. And I think guard-wise, everybody's been focused on getting to the cup, playing inside out. So it's definitely helping.
You change anything about your approach these last couple weeks, or has it just been what you said, the ball going in the basket?
Shoot more, ball go in more. That usually works.
You guys are taking more threes in recent games. What kind of emphasis has that been from the coaching staff down to you?
You're not supposed to say that. That makes the casual fans mad that teams shoot more threes. But no, I think that's definitely helping. But it's kind of like I feel like it's interesting. Like there's times where, you can shoot more threes, but you can still be playing downhill and be in the paint more. Does that make sense? I feel like a lot of our threes are coming off inside out right now and getting in the paint, drawing two, swinging the ball around, and that's really opening things up. So it's kind of counterintuitive, that we're shooting as many threes as we are, but I think that's due to guys being at the rim more, me specifically, Pascal, Miles getting downhill, and then making defenses collapse and then getting more threes. So I definitely think that's helping us right now.
Just to kind of stick on that theme, and what's worked so well as far as between you and Miles, between the pick and roll and pick and pop stuff, it seems like you always sort of know which one to go. And Miles obviously seems like you're getting a lot of open threes that way for you, drawing two down into the lane and finding him. Just what's made the chemistry as good as it's been recently in terms of those actions and working out? Obviously, always worked out for you guys, but what lately?
I think just constant conversation and then the growth of our relationship. I mean, last year we led the NBA in pick and roll scoring between us two. And I think we just have a feel for each other. I think naturally he's a guy who, pops and gets so many threes that, Miles is a guy, sometimes we have conversations, he's like, what do you want me to do? I just tell him to roll, because naturally he's going to feel it out and understand when it is time to pop, So it's just constant conversation between us two, and LP has been really big in helping our chemistry and helping our pick and roll, as well. But I really think, with teams switching down the line more, which is where the NBA is heading towards, Miles is doing a great job of getting down to the paint, sealing, drawing fouls, and that presence down low has really opened things up for us.
Rick made a point of pointing out Ben Matherin's play and how well he's helping you guys connect. I mean, just where are you seeing the growth there? Obviously, we've talked about this all year in terms of him taking the right shots, making the smart, quick decisions as far as getting downhill, and also just giving you defense and rebounding. I mean, how is he, kind of connecting things together with things the growth that he's making, I guess?
Yeah, just playing the right way. He's our high for us on plus minus. He's just playing the right way. He's a scorer by nature, so those are going to come. And we just try to give him the ball in space and let him attack. He does a great job of drawing fouls and getting downhill. Obviously he wasn't with us last year during our run, and I know we're excited and he's excited to be on the floor, that he is on the floor, because I think that all of us have learned to put together some more, winning habits. And, I think that's coming along for him. And I think him playing is the best teacher. And, he's just learning more every day, learn how he can impact winning for us. And he's doing a great job.
Remember the end of last year, beginning of this year, you talked about the importance of the possession game, of both the combination of offensive rebounding and also cutting down turnovers. Obviously tonight, big, edge for you guys there. Just how important was that piece to it? How much do you think you guys are seeing some improvement there of both getting really good ball security, but also, attacking the offensive glass more?
Yeah, I think early in the year we were really struggling taking care of the ball, and that's an area that we have just done very well naturally, I feel like. And when we were struggling early in the year and we got the practice time, during the in-season tournament run, or during in-season tournament finals, when we got to have some practice time, a lot of our emphasis was just on taking care of the ball, kind of doing some elementary stuff in terms of outlets, and when you do get a steal or a loose ball, putting eyes on who you're passing it to, and getting the ball in space. And But I think that's been really good for us. And, I think it starts with me as a point guard, just trying to take care of the ball better. And I think it just flows down the line. But we're doing a great job taking care of the ball. And when our turnover numbers are low, if we get to play 24 seconds in a shot clock, I like our odds. The more shots we take, I feel like the more that will go in us. So, we're definitely. It's been a big emphasis of ours to take care of the ball as of late, and it's working.
Tyrese, tonight you had some good finishes at the rim. What was on your mind when you are navigating the paint? Are you reading the defense, or is it just instinct taking over?
Yeah, it's a good question. I think that when I do get downhill, I'm a pass first guy, so sometimes I'm getting downhill and my mind is telling me to pass, and by the time I make a pass and I go watch the film after the game, and it's like I have wide open layups, So just trying to be aggressive, getting downhill. When I'm attacking the rim and drawing fouls at the rim, making layups, getting to the rim, it opens up everything else for me to get guys the ball in space and get them to make shots. Puts pressure on refs to call fouls, and numbers don't lie. When I'm in the paint more, we win more. So definitely an emphasis of mine.
Thank you.
Yeah.